Well, good morning to each and every one of you watching us live from Hamza Bio TV, the Gambia. My name is Sidi Bikanyi. We are back at the Independent Electoral Commission House. It is the day 6 of the presidential nomination in the Gambia to be slated come December 4th, 2021. Today, the parties expected to be here will be Esam Baifal, an independent aspiring candidate. He will be followed by the National People's Party, NPP, led by President Barrow. And the last person for the day will be Matar Anyang, an independent aspiring candidate. These three candidates today will come to the IEC here to submit their nomination papers and the documents that were required from the Independent Electoral Commission. I have my colleagues here. They will translate the same text into various local languages.
On jarama musidɓe mina on salmina caggal nde mi salmini on ha joni ko min Fatou S Diallo arani on ɗo IEC minen addandi on kibaruji ka Hamza Bio TV on andina wonde ha fa minen jokki fi nomination bo ɓe waɗata ɗum woni candidate ɓe andadama hoorema ɓe faala ƴettude laamu Gambia ko woni ɗon joni minen habbade on mo ɓe innata Ensa Mbaye Fall on woni mo andadama hoorema kanko foti arde fos on ɗon si immima ɗon noon en heɓa mo andadama hoorema kanko woni mo andadama kanko laamiɗo woni ɗo ɗum woni président Adama Barrow on ɗon si immima ɗon en heɓat kadi inneteɗo Matar Nyang joni noon kala no wawi wonde rek ka ɗo IEC min adana on kibaruji ɗi inchallah.
Assalamu alaikum mbokk yi maa ngi leen di nuyu ku nekk ci sa tur ak sa santa man la seen xarim seen doomi ndey Mariam Camara tey nag delluwaat nañ fii di IEC pour indi leen lii di nomination yi tey nag ñu war a ñëw mooy Essa Mbaye Fall independent candidate gannaaw Essa Mbaye Fall kii di président Adama Barrow moo war a teew fii ci IEC bu fa Adama Barrow jógee kii di Matar Nyang independent candidate moo war a teew fii ci IEC pour gis ne wane nañ lii seen kayit yi pour ñu mun a taxaw lii di December election yi du ma def dara lu dul bàyyi suma naataango yi ñoom tamit ñu wax leen ci yeneen làkk yi.
wolen toñade rom baɗigo ngal be konto mele alon koyɓe lammoyrol ani ɓen jiiɓe kañin tembenna bundala men mo Hamza TV fanan teñin temben naal baɗi malen ron bakary man kadian bi velentale fanan murutanale Independent Electoral Commission jama kamen commande IEC lañin tembola mbale jeele fanan to bi mol mele alon ko ngolle jigi koyɓe futalana IEC walla ñanta kala Essa falti me alon ko independent candidate len e ko ñaate botaje memɓe ɓulalatenooma dron walla ɓe kala président Adama Barrow ti jama kamen na parti commande NPP fananda naate botaje memmina dron wala be ketal Matar Nyanti afana mo independent candidate le do fananti bi ñi lebe kala multimela alon ko wala be futalana IEC jang ke la kaytol naati ke futandi membe dendi nomination la ñi nang December carte fayo membe tara dendi o fanana ko nga sotale nyamin dron nsi mago taka murundi sidi bi kanyima o ko la nga tente wala nga dunk.
Well, good morning to each and every one of you. Today we are back at the Independent Electoral Commission House, IEC. It is the day 5 of the presidential nomination in the Gambia to be slated on December 4th in the Gambia. Today, as you can see behind me, is the independent aspiring candidate Essa Mbaye Fall, who was also the former lead counsel and also one-time senior counsel at the International Criminal Court. Well, I am here with my colleague, Mr. Mankaja, will translate the same text in local language. From there, I will try to have interview with some people.
Billa Gambia nolu albalo ne la man konko
fondin ke fele mi alon ko baro be candidate anin tembe na biya telebina ka do independent candidate ole mate anin tembe a telebina kan IEC fon kono bi ngole sotale jang ko sidia fale nyami non drong ma English kauna fana Essa Mbaye Fall te mo molti mi alon ko nene do ko fanan kele International Criminal Court jama kamen commande ICC fanana auto kamala bi ate fana mo molti me alon ko anala delegation o bele bi jang nyaato demanding nala modol fanal be interview sotola ka tanni molla kol mele alon ko fang wala la kontane kol bi ko mbale damin to teng anyin tembe na fana.
He is the reason behind it because he is the head of the government. He and his minister of energy need to come out and tell us why, because we cannot believe this. If you go, he have hired every gele and he is handling them. So why not us? Are we not having the same right he is having? Or because he is the president, then he is having that privilege? We are having the same privilege he's having. But it's almost done. We have less than 1 month for him, and we are coming in power, inshallah. And one thing, let me tell you.
Which party is coming in power? Can you tell the people?
We are the independent. We call ourselves the turn around movement sober.
Yeah.
Because if you
Lead by?
Because we are very sober. Sober is a local language, which it means, I don't know, how can I just put it? Serious. We are very serious, and we know what we are doing, and people knows us, and people knows that we are very serious when we come to what we are doing. But one thing I will tell you, tell Barrow, we are coming to this state house, inshallah.
Felabe Dunkan. Sa fallabe Dunkan teng. Me alon kanene keta lead consulted the TRRC. Sa fal felabe Dunkan ano monyo. Sa fal be Dunkan in temben anala delegation on ano monyo. Sa fal fele. Bima alungo kap. Peace.
Wanting it buried, but the Gambian youth, young men and women have refused. We say no. And come December 4, we will show you, we will bring you down, and we will ensure change in this country. Come December 4 would be the beginning of the new dawn, and the real dawn for this country. The youth of this country, both men and women, have been longing for this. You think you have spoiled our nomination? No. You may have dampened what has happened here today, but you have strengthened our resolve to make sure that come December 4th, we change this government and start the rebuilding of this country. I thank you very much. Of course, it is palpably obvious. It's well known everywhere. We knew for the longest time that there was this plan to sabotage our nominations. And they have been sabotaging us from day one. We've beaten them in Banjul. We've beaten them at our nomination. We've beaten them at Buffer Zone. We've beaten them at Kirkanova. We've beaten them at Gambisara. And they know no better. They know no better than to sabotage. We had contracted the Gambia Transport Union at Birkama, and we paid for 200 minivans. We ordered another 53 minivans and another further 23 minivans. You know, guess what they did? They went to the garage. While these people are preparing to go, they came and paid double the money. So that the drivers would refuse to transport our people. And they succeeded. Its MVP is quite obvious. I am a man of truth, and I never hide the truth. It's only the truth that will save us. And it doesn't matter who decided it. I am very disappointed. I am disappointed not because we have fewer numbers than we planned. We were going to blitz this place with 24,000 chanting young Gambian men and women. 24,000. But they could not stand that noise because it would be deafening IAG. They would accept it. And then what did they do? They tried to scuttle it. We sensed it and we asked the IEC to allow us to change our time. But that request was not accepted.
What do you think the crowd really matters?
Crowd doesn't matter. If it mattered, we wouldn't be here. You know what? They can prevent the crowd from coming here, but they cannot prevent them from going to the voting booths and cast their ballots. There is nothing they can do about that. They can dampen our spirits today, but the love holds like fire. They cannot stop it. But I have been talking about this for the longest time. I have been talking about it for the longest time. Youth empowerment is fundamental to change this country. We have to end the corruption in this country. This is state capture. This is the best example of state capture. What happened today is the best example of a mafia-type government. What happened today? It epitomizes it. But you see, we are not interested in these little side shows. I forgive them. I forgive them. But you know what? The young Gambian youth would not forgive them for trying to scuttle their democracy, and come December 4, they would punish them for their ill-advised misconduct. Yeah. Look, it doesn't matter how much money I have and where it is. You know, that is my personal concern. It's no business of yours that I have some money here. I have done my assets declaration. Would you make it public? Yes, I'd be happy to do so. Look, if I am elected into office, I am going to be an anti-corruption president. And let me tell you something. If Gambia continues in the direction it is going, many more Gambians would invest abroad and not invest in Gambia. You know why? You know why? Our country is listed as the second worst country in the world to do business. Who would want to bring his money here? That is why I'm running for president. I want to change it. Not just for me, but for all Gambians in the diaspora. I want to change it for every Gambian who has the opportunity to invest. I want to make this country a safe and a good place and a competitive place to invest. Well, if I had dual citizenship, wouldn't I stand here and renounce it? That is the most nonsensical accusation I have ever seen. Because it makes no sense. Just imagine, what would a Senegalese citizenship do for me? That Gambian citizenship cannot do for me.
Just yesterday, we saw Mr. Johnson yesterday at the same program.
But you suggesting, well, I'm not Mr. Jassy, sir. Look at me, I am very handsome and looking young. And in addition to that, I have, look, if I had Senegalese citizenship, it does not do anything for me that Gambian citizenship doesn't do. And the thing is, if I had it, I would have renounced it. It's a simple thing. Thank you very much. My time is up. So thank you very much. Well, the rules are the rules. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Sorry. Sorry.
Kontano ha kontanta ba kelen sewota ma Gambiano be dana carte di Isa Fall
Mnane ko isi carte di Isala
ne
si felenti yela isi ibe nyadi
Mbijanne.
Sisi fele Gambia flag ye white isi menne fono mole muna na bibi jang.
Nko turn around mol be nyanta ko turn around Gambia yoursol be ye turn around Gambia mos mamante jolati mandinko niko Gambia so hene Gambia mo la ñor rek gena sil nga support Essa Mbaye Fall moko mëna amé Essa Mbaye Fall mo ñu ñor nañ gena ñu yépp xamné ne mo mëna amé na bara wacha na wacha Fat Fall la tudda rakam la
Fat Fall yow lo bëgg si parti Essa Fall bi
suma Essa suma mak la
okay
wow
lo mëna way yi fi Gambian si about Essa Fall because yow rakam nga
rakam la da nga ñëw pour jappalé suñu mag bi diko ñaanal suñu yaay Sora Diagne lum liggéey ci njabotami inshallah rabbi yalla dina ko fay ci Essa am nañ yaakaar te yaakaar du tas inshallah
jërëjëf madame Fall min nay fanal nata kena nomination paper taka summit fan IEC ñin temben na Essa Fall nala turn around kafo mol be fele wide ñin temben na ay be silo kan kamuru kabrin tumo minna yela nomination paper ta ka summit bengoto Essa Fall fana nata ka diamu journalist ole ka kuma kan jamal fanal ta ka tanni no bengoto ado bengoto fana tanni mol la kabrin tumo minna ñininka fate dual citizenship soto memu Senegal diyati anin Gambia diyati bara nata na ka ko indi mol mako teman Senegal diya fana soto ya ñininka la fanko ni fanko fana na fanala ko atebe Senegal wona sabo be Senegal banko kan bara nata ko be senandi ko niajol bebe ala fanko be Senegal banko kan wala ñinti ko Gambia niajibe business o ala ko kamane jambakele ñila kada kuma kawante tan wamin Essa Fall be diamulan tol journalist ole senandi molma Essa Fall la kafo mol be fele turn around kafo felenti be wide ibita ka ñin temben nge konto
nge jo
e fanam fele be sirira puso ka bi mu ne futandi jang
mi me kerin banko kan kairo nin tek ngonin sabato komin ko defana sita nga select nga jube nga tenteng nga jaba kase woto nga jele ko Essa Fall wala fitta deeply in my heart pour nga tambende bilen lumoti ala mi safe aya dimolla pour nga nominate wokola ni wobada ye ala la sembo kan nga samba nga sindi state house Cairo ning tenko ani fanan kujama mi me fudirin ala subhanahu wa ta'ala yalo al nga betu ala bulu encha chikana by force inshallah
abaraka bake
nga Essa le jeko na keta mansati ni bankoka na hajo be asa jarano so wole tuna fonikel ko ibe fala normally but gali men kentella amandia because right now I'm not happy mbemu banko dineti ngambira police olbe do ko ke kantel bele bari kana politika parti do dema jentel bulaje ye mol bali sansolale ye mol na NPP la wato mansi inata so yalo be amantel fengeni bari sai teng
abaraka bake
Essa Fall lañ wax Essa Fall by force
lu tangane Essa Fall by force
Essa Fall dafa bëgg ñu soppi dëkk bi dañ bëgg dëkk bu ees dañ bëgg jàmm ci dëkk bi dañ bëgg avancement dañ bëgg lu nekk ci dëkk bi te Essa Fall bu yoree réew mi corruption du am dara du am Essa Fall
jërëjëf yaa boy jërëjëf felenti ñin temmen na sa Essa Fall na la kafo mol be felenti mu turn around kafoti ay felenti ñin temmen ne la kayto tale fang ya futandi IEC Essa Fall na la ambiance be felenti kafo be turn around be wide ñin temmen na e be muru kan ne kabri tumo minna e la kayto ta fang ka muru ka sama IEC kafo felenti jaway ka chasoto wari be ko la futo jambi kadiam esa fale me kontani don wala nyindi ko to leji ko le sot esa falto ko damale kala moti me alon ko be banko sambala to kamala ndol fanali asoro me murula IEC ko den damin alon ko be baro fana nala delegation mol batuna nol fanal be tentena kacala la baraka bake.
Good afternoon or good morning still to the viewers. We are still at the Independent Electoral Commission House. We have witnessed Mr. Fall, the independent aspiring candidate who has just left the building. And now we have seen the National People's Party led by President Adama Barrow and his supporters there behind me coming in their large numbers. So we'll try to speak some of the supporters that were here. That's NPP. We'll try to speak to some of them to see why they are here, because we all know that they are here for Assalamu alaikum.
Mejandorong Odima Lamin Sa Opanyomi youth coordinator
Sa ngadele bi inata jang isafo no mule mun dalile nati jang
alhamdulillah konanta bage because nataka he ex nominates wala to Opanyomi ko sen gameno sijang ay karodi mo na gameno la molo konata ko mo nyaa do ko musanta hankan sulo ko madama tul sewale Oponyomi mo monte mo be findana nyama mo be konana bi mo be gamelo lungolti ni mu history in the Gambia to everybody now have support to vote for His Excellency President Adama Barrow 2021 back to State House.
You go to the December 4th, Adam Barrow gagné.
Inshallah, December 4th, nyamo is President Barrow. Is President Barrow.
Le yamar so Gambia no le.
Because Gambia nga yamare nga tenko ke mbemu kringolti, ni mu politicalti rek, mbenga ke bakri fakrindi. Ni ale momo tam nga muta fe. Bi hedi excellent Barrow tilolem. Nga kayro ko ay bank kayro ko non te ko lo yamar Gambia rek.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Todima.
Ramolem.
Ramo.
Jata.
Jata. Ngajele bi fanan na jam purukana ma be on to jay safo no mule amule si jambi.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ntelam bakaw het yaay kompinti APRC la Karola ani MPP bin se wotal katunga bakaw mobilize nyami bakaw funtita nyami o definitely happy tale ngane sanya hane ngal lang sino to fak UDP tol man silela mbe bakawle mbe bata kungol sareta wala to barantol man silela bi funtita nyami yutol fango sontale ko MPP bi tonya baro e saboton anunga alna ko mbe baro dandanale fo last minute toto ni ko wiw do ramba fala wiw baro anu nadiata la albe burundal ko tankali interview mu jatati bakaw kace kali
sayem le yamar so Gambia no le ramo
Gambia no ko ndanga mi soto pour que yamare alna nga president makoy nyanta president sembentu yala isa jala 5 years o asa futandino bare ka fa ko sita 5 years do nga bondi 5 years wo manke matati alinga na mbenga denga makoy nga do koke nga na banko doku ay musoli makoy ay balafa musoli ay sembentu ya anin sunkuti ngol nin kambandi ngol ay mobe makoy na Cairo lafta wala alama Cairo sabati la nyim bankot alama mbeso la Cairo la nga bula ko na bismillahir rahmanir rahim nga funta ko na alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin fi la baro neka fi
tour bi
ami ko le jagne
ami fodega
ma ngi dega kané fi lay aw fi wa fi la ka
gis na ne tey yow tamit da nga jéna pour ñëw nominate président Adama Barrow dëgg gis nga léegi nit yi ñuy bari fii sa waxal ñu sa tawaay fii
suma tawaay fii mooy bugga Barrow rek bugga ko rek te xam ne su duggee su ko yàlla defalee jaama te inshallah yàlla na ko defal jaama dina def lu baax yaru na tey na am na yërmande ci moom ene naa ko wóor na ma óor yàlla moo tax ma génn man du may génn de du ma dee yëngu si politique waaye Barrow daf ma ko jaral.
da nga am yaakaar ne December 4 président Barrow dafa.
inshallah bi barke Sëñ Tuuba Mbàkke Xaadim Rasuul.
ban advice nga am Gambian yi.
Gambian yi dak ñu jàppante te muñalante understandante ak yërmande ñuy dox si yërmande rek da dox si dëgga mooy yëpp àdduna dëgga moo ko doxal te liggéey nañ liggéey rek xale yu góor yi liggéey bàyyi baak wee bi jigéen ñi takku liggéey dëggale jigéen ñi ñoom alhamdulilah waaye na xale yu góor yi gën a taxaw liggéey rek.
involved in a fatal accident. We lost 5 of our members. I extend my condolences to the families on my behalf, on behalf of my family, and the entire government and the Gambian people, and the political family. Your question is what will be my priorities going forward. I've been in office for 5 years. I have one main priority for this country, that is development. Development, basically we say development is everything. But I have a slogan, no infrastructure, no development. I will continue with my infrastructure development.
We've seen the UDP leader, challenge to declare their asset publicly, and he did so last night. Would Mr. President, declare these assets publicly so that the citizens can know Mr. President has this and that?
It is APRC is a party.
So what is
APRC is APRC is a party. We are in alliance with APRC based on principles. The principles is they are a registered party, they are legally operating in this country, and we are also a party, that's why we align with the APRC. And it's in the best interest of this country. It's in the best interest of national security. It's in the best interest of reconciliation. You have to wait for me to review us. Listen. Please. I am a Democrat. I am a Democrat. Listen, my friend. I am a Democrat, and I believe in the principles of democracy and rule of law. It is the Gambian people who will make the decision. It's not me. If the Gambian people, whatever they decide, I will respect them.
This one, yeah. One more question. One more question. No. Yeah, go ahead. Mr. President, what is your response? Can you please, not you, yes, let it. Go ahead.
Very soon I will receive the report, but as far as I am concerned, I haven't received the report yet. You will receive the report, my government will sit over it. It will not be my personal decision, it will be the decision of my government. But now I will seize this opportunity. There is a piece of advice that I want to make. The piece of advice is directed to the IEC. If anybody is a member of the IEC, automatically you are the referee. And if you are the referee, you must be independent. If you are independent, it makes the job easy for you. If you are independent, it makes the job easy for the players. If you are independent, it makes it very easy for all the parties to accept the final results, the final decision of the Gambian people. Thank you.
Mbadi le président Adama Barrow ak ramol mi alonko diamuta nena rajibe diamuta ate journaliste le kabirenga ala kayto nyinta samba ate independent electoral commission alpha baya memo aliou momoro njayti kabira ala kaytol beta diala ko lala nin kibar tala nin kibar janjannal na kacha so membe dending ala mansa ala wala nyiti ko doli anyinen ka membe den tiara sila doli anyinen ka na ganyeta sanjilul nala be mulaka lañu banko bra itani ko de kukuli ne soto wolem ata memu ata development to nyum banko and banko development natara banko la infrastructure amambete itandiro ko kula mel yalon ko wolle bo fanna nyin nadro nyumenga president Adama Barrow sandang afelentin al nyaawala moto la appareta la abulata la moto on already na pare kan pour ka fendi NPP face à la balle mo wili jamal wolle ba bodo kam banta afelende ala moto nyimbe move kan pour kata al nyaaba je kan nyame adelo nga memo ate national women mobilize ati NPP Aja Maimuna Balde todima
anto mu Maimuna Balde leti
Mrs Balde ngajele bi ina rajang pour kana president Adam Barrow nominate isafu no muli la kondanda nyimbe nyaadi le
nkontanta Gambia non la ye president fasa men ani funtita men kana nominate adun kontanta fana musol la karola musol me yalo ne ko ila fa president Adam Barrow la nyaato tale la adu ila fa gambo banko le fanana woto bi nte kontanta le fo man na kontano dangoje mbe ala dani la doron fo on the 4th December nga carte o fay 5th December nga president Adam Barrow sinde
jiko soto ko president Adam Barrow be winna December 4
nga jiko soto baake adu ngalo ne president o nying adu president me non tam president do Gambia ko adu president me yalla ko ayala do ko londe anyanta men kala Gambia do le fana ayo londe president Adam Barrow on the 5th December dan ka sign the state house
amle advice
me yamaro men kala do ni kata fa men sita ngake tenkuti anin kuluwoti ngake woti katum peace and stability wo beti ata bake banko kanne woto nga maintain nga peace maintain nga stability nga maintain nga nyomuta mbebu bakilim fakilinti ngo wiu barodoro
wala mo Aja Maimuna Balde the national women mobilizer national people's party do fana beja bakari no
wala tonya de don
Viewers, this is Fatu S. Jallo reporting from the IEC from Hamsab TV. As you know, still now we are reporting about the nomination of the presidential candidate here at the IEC. In the morning, we received Ensam by Fall, who has already taken his leave. From there, we also received President Barrow, who has already taken his leave. At the moment, right now, we have Matar Nyang, who is already with us at the IEC chairman, ready to submit his document to the IEC. we will be bringing you more updates about the nomination of the presidential candidate here at the IEC. Musibe am ha joni ko min Fatou S Diallo wonani on do IEC on gandi no wonde suba kamin wadi do receive mo anana ma hore ma ko innete Ensa Mbay Fall kanko arino do wadi sommi document saji mandi ko woni do o yalti innete do a president Baro on kadi arino do wadi sommi document saji modi fof ka IEC chairman woni Alimo Monjay joni non ka woni do ombo min hebi do joni right now do a IEC ko innete do Matar Nyang kala no en wawi wonde rek min adana on kibaruji de selle jabi
and then let you know. Good luck and God bless.
Can we ask a question?
At the moment, right now, we have that our last candidate for the day, who is called Matar Nyang. At the moment, he also have submitted all his documents.
Yeah, question. Let's ask me. Yeah. I want to ask you.
These are things you intend doing. But if you take a look at the very... I don't have yeah, if you take a look at it, not very...
Are you asking our questions or not?
Yes, sir. Nothing is written there.
Hani kabi mbadi ngol ntelem al tirma o al dingo Fatou S Diallo ntele balle jang IEC ka kibarul finale jan Hamsa TV ali yalo ne ko hani sang.
And this pamphlet you have here is error leading. My question is, are you serious to become president of the Gambia with this?
I say billahi, wallahi, tallahi. And I'm dying for this country because now I don't have a father, no mother, only Gambia is my father and my mother.
And this is all we know about.
Wait a minute. There are Gambians today. They got hungry and they slaughter them because of their love of the country. If you're looking for a person who loves the country, who was excavating from violence of carbon and who was living around Ainumba or Korok, a village called Korok, okay? Who living around the riverside. Today we have the salt water, this time distance. We have a lot of countries. I cannot say something all in one. But I said, all the
First one o minna tay ka fo wala ko Ensa Mbay Fall. Ensa Mbay dum wonata janne somanda ala document so mu me sommi to di IEC chairman kabriya bota je president Baro wole nata nan jang ay ala document so sommi to di IEC sainte ngamin soto right now ka fo mi ko Matar Nyang. Right now Matar Nyang wala bi IEC jan.
Setan Firnang, you have the platform. Talk to us now. Whatever. So tell us something.
Anin journalist sol be diam kang abi ba nyinin kan ko sonno la sa enteng anin wala be ñola be tembo minto mbokay xam ngeen ne fu mu nekk ni be legi ci IEC lañ nekk fu mu nekk ni be legi xam ngeen ne be legi
You don't have anything to say, Mr. Nya, you don't have anything to say. There's nothing back.
Nothing is written about you. Nothing is written about you. So tell us.
amoon nañ fi ki nga xam ne kooku mooy di Ensa Mbay Fall moom jógee ko nañ fi bu mu jógee foofu bi amoon nañ fi ki nga xam ne
So you tell us something about you. Tell us something about your very self.
son yi nga xam ne ñuñ la joxe ka di xibaar ko nekk di laajte si suba nañ amoon nañ fi ki nga xam ne kooku mooy di Ensa Mbay Fall moom jógee ko nañ fi bu mu jógee foofu bi amoon nañ fi ki nga xam ne kooku mooy di président Baro xam naa ëllëg incha allahu rabbi dinañ leen indil everything loo xam ne ñu ngi ko am fii si IEC jërëjëf man la seen xarit Fatou S Diallo